Hello, my tubers. We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Dominaria United is still a go. And yeah, we will jump into our pick one, pack one. But before we do, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. We opened a stupid, sexy Wingmantle Chaplain once more. You know, I'm getting kind of tired of opening this card, as kind of just makes you draft one way. I'm a little bit tempted to pass the Chaplain and just take like Nael here and maybe try to force a domain deck of sorts. How do we feel about that? I mean, I am rank number 1 still, so there's merit to just going for the wins, but somebody else can have the Wingmantle Chaplain. I'm going to take the Nael. Defiler of Dreams is fine, but I think Nael and Rona's Vortex. I mean, best cards here are like Chaplain, and then Rona's, and then Nael, and then Defiler maybe 4th. There's a bunch of good lands, and Destroy Evil as well, but no big deal. I'm going to pass the Chaplain, I'm going to pass the Defiler, we're going to pass the Coral Colony here. Probably just take the Terra Sunder now, second pick. Like I said, I kind of feel like doing domain stuff, so maybe we can take Terra Sunder, wheel the Sojourner. Cavalier, Extinguish, both good. Let's go with a different route of things, shall we? I played a lot of more or less forced domain at the beginning of the format, but that's kind of fallen off now quite a bit. So let's see if we can get the correct picks to make this worthwhile. Good third pack. Choking, Rulik, Tribute, which I'm probably going to take. Might, Worm is decent. Love myself a good Tribute. And, you know, we could always end up in like Sultai Poop as a baseline for the for the domain deck. I'm hoping that by passing the Chaplain, I'm going to send a strong signal to whoever's on my left and end up getting rewarded in pack number 2. Oh wow, good pack here as well. Urg and Joda's Codex. Man, Urg is so good, but if I'm going to go the domain route, I think the Codex is actually what I want here. There's a very, very small chance that Urg wheels. This is a card that tends to wheel pretty often, although I'm not sure it's going to wheel here in pack 1, but I think Codex has the higher upside, especially if I'm, again, forcing the domain. So green and blue lands are probably going to be top tier pickups, although I still think I'd probably end up taking the Bog out of this particular pack. Baloth is whatever. Gardener's okay. Want to make sure we get the domain active. Another Coral Colony going around. Yeah. I mean, we could have had, what? Chaplain and 2 Coral Colonies. No big deal, though. Mana Worker, second Bog, or maybe like an Elfane Worm here. All fine. Yeah, we'll just take another duel. I don't mind Mana Worker in the 5-color decks, but feels like the land is probably just a slightly safer pickup currently. What cards do we really want to see? What cards could we see this late? We're moving on to pick 7. I guess we could find some more lands, potentially. Oh, Sentry's not bad. I feel like this is like the classic turn 4 play for the domain deck, you know? Just a solid creature that blocks anything, effectively. I suppose Vineshaper Prodigy is also okay, but yeah. 4/4 makes sense, and now we'll take the Radiant Grove here over... Strength is good. Better in the Chaplain deck. Prophecy would also be okay. There goes a Shield Ball Sentinel. Wheeling an Idyllic Beachfront. Okay, I mean, we're getting some off-color lands, so... The domain fixing is coming around, and we did wheel the Sojourner. That's fantastic. Nice. Okay, I'm liking the start. Skip the Chaplain, acquire domain. And we have, what, 3 domain cards right now? The Sojourner, the Codex, the Nael. Don't think we'll be main decking the Broken Wings. Couple removal spells. I mean, I wouldn't call any of the lands I've taken. Oh, even the Mist or Mana Worker came back around. I wouldn't call any of the lands I've taken like super good, right? Because there are no double on color. In fact, there's a lot of double off color, it feels like. But still, getting 4 in the first pack is quite solid. Another mana worker. We might even play both of them. Pack 2. This time we'll take the Rona's Vortex that we passed earlier. Ridgeline and Radiant Grove. Again, both okay, but not fantastic. Like, any of the Sultai lands currently anyways would be ideal. So yeah, we'll take the Vortex here. Maybe wheel one of the lands. Maybe wheel the Scout the Wilderness. Seems like a fine lead off of things. Into a Haunted Mire. Yeah, we'll take that over Rager, I think. This might be close. Rager's a pretty good 3-drop. Good value there. I mean, the green-black land is really good. It might not look all of that important since I only have Tribute as the black card, but then you have to remember I have Vortex and Terra Sunder that both have green kicker. Yeah, I'm going to take the land here after some consideration. There is another Choking Miasma. Let's take that now. A lot of people in the comment section here on YouTube have said that they don't like this card, or, you know, it can be very hit or miss. And it's true. It can be hit or miss. But I think in the Domain deck, you really want to have the tools to combat, like, the super aggro decks, especially like the Boros decks. And Choking does a really good job of that. We wheeled the Sojourner last time anyways, so I'm going to take the Choking here and plan on wheeling the second Sojourner again. There's an Orborg Repossession. Fantastic choice. Ellis is good, Bone Splinter's fine, and Scout the Wilderness okay. Into a Fires of Victory or a Magnagoth Sentry number 2. This pick is not particularly good. I guess we'll go with the removal over the 4/4 reach. We actually haven't seen a lot of the good domain creatures that we'd be looking for. Like, yeah, we've seen a Sojourner or two, but we haven't seen, like, Vortuck or Outriders. Kind of unfortunate. I'll take the Fires over the second Sentry. I think that's okay. Oh, there's a Micromancer here. Wow, actually. What a very good pack this is for pick 6. Micromancer, Codex, Sojourner, and Tribute, all nuts for us. We already have Ronas, we already have a Repossession. It makes taking the Micromancer pretty darn good. I don't like passing Tribute, and I don't like passing the Sojourner, but it just makes more sense than anything else. Writhing Necromass, Barricade, Academy Wall. Doesn't look like the Necromass is going to be all that good in our deck. I'm actually pretty happy running the Academy Wall. Again, it looks like we're going to be blue as one of our mains, like blue, green, black. Wall blocks a bunch of stuff and can filter you. That is a very nice Aquifer pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our 6th land, so we still need quite a few playables. Wheeling Legomos is kind of interesting, although I don't expect to splash that. So yeah, we're hoping to wheel that other Sojourner. And what else? I would highly doubt the Rager or the other Magnagoth wheel, but you never know. Pilfer is probably okay here. Yeah, we'll play that. Filler. So, of my lands, the Beachfront and the Grove are the most awkward, but depending on how many other domain cards, we still might run them. We didn't get that Sojourner back, it doesn't look like. And it doesn't look like we picked up the Sentry either, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15-ish playables going into pack 3. So we need to make sure we get enough playables now, and yeah, opening a Tatiova is a solid start. This is the, what, third Vortex we've seen? But I think the Tatiova makes more sense. Rootwalla, Vineshaper, Deathbloom, Gardener, all cards that could wheel that we would end up playing. Yeah, a couple more Boom Booms and then I think we'll be in a good spot. Instant sorcery count is currently 7 for the tribute. I guess I only have one of those. I mean, in a pinch, we can run like the Swarm, the Tortoise. There's a Bortuck. It's either that or the second Micromancer. I think the first Bortuck over the second Micromancer makes sense. With 3 Micromancers, with 2 Micromancers, you would probably want 3 targets. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to find another, but this makes more sense to me right now. Yeah, I probably have to take the Tangled Isle at this particular spot. Passing Hydro, Tributary. Blue-green land's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 17 playables right now. There's an Urg. I want the Haunted Mire, but we need to take the Urg for playable count. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18 playables. I don't have anything with white kicker right now, do I? No. So we have 3 Sultai lands and then 4 other 4 domain lands. Wrath. Jeez. I probably should take Scout the Wilderness here over Wrath. The white's a little bit of a stretch, and I don't know how often we're going to actually be able to activate the... Well... Wrath is probably just a little bit too good, isn't it? Okay. I mean, that makes playing both Mana Workers a little bit more tempting, too. It's not like it's a bad play. Oh, come on, dude. We passed a Chaplain, pick 1, pack 1, and now we're getting one passed to us, pick 6, pack 3. Well, that is absurd. I guess we can just take Necromass here, but that's really frustrating. Remember, we specifically avoided taking the pick 1, pack 1 Chaplain, and then... Yeah, anyway. Pixie wouldn't be terrible, but I think I like Gardener a little bit more at this point. Worm is decent, WinCon. Okay. Prodigy and Gardener came back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so... That gives me the necessary playables. What is happening here? I guess we might play Might. I don't see us running the Balmor. Oh, maybe Double Might. Double Might's a really easy way for this deck to get somebody out of nowhere. I didn't see a single Outrider, though, and I think that's the biggest regret. Because the Outriders are just 5 mana, 4/4 reachers that, like, Lava Axe our opponents, you know? Pretty unfortunate that we didn't get back. In fact, we didn't get any of the Sojourners on the wheel either. Yeah, I don't know what was happening this draft. I think our deck is decent, but... slight regret. Probably shave one of the Mites. I guess I don't need Pilfer so much. That would still leave me with 7 instants and sorceries. Maybe I can cut the wall? Actually, you know what? I kind of like cutting the wall here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and we'll just throw in all of the duels that we picked up. Figure our mana base out from there, so... No planes. 1, 2, 3... Maybe like 1 island, honestly. Black sources, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. Red. None necessary. Green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want to add one more black source? Or just another green? I think another black's okay. Because we have the double mana worker, I'm not too worried about running no red basics or no white basics. Especially since we don't have a way to tutor up a basic anyways, so that should be doable. Okay. Well, this isn't the best domain deck I've ever seen. In fact, it's pretty weak, but we wanted to go into this draft, and we wanted to avoid the chaplain that we saw pick one, pack one, so while there's regret because we got a 6th pick chaplain in pack 3, these are things that happen when you're trying to do something different, I suppose. Anyways, we're rank 1 now. Let's try to get a couple of wins so we can maintain the rank 1, but yeah, stay tuned. Okay, on to round number 1 here with our Forced Domain deck. This is not a bad hand. We are missing blue, but we do have otherwise 4 towards domain. I think this is an okay hand to give a shot. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, there's Mr. Mana Worker. Pilfer! Oh, well. All of these juicy secrets are taken care of now. I think taking Codex makes a lot of sense for them. Yeah. So I guess the nice thing is here that we do have a repossession, and repossession can grab permanence back, if that's a thing eventually. Impede momentum, you got it. Pretty happy at least to see that card. Alright, well, not a bad draw. We're not going to find a land. Sure. A little bit of a tempo hit, but that's okay with us. There's the repossession we were talking about. Ah, joke's on them. They took my Codex and I haven't even hit 5th mana anyways. Alright. Gonna keep tempoing my creatures out, it looks like. I'm glad they don't have much more pressure on the battlefield right now. Valerian Terror. Oh, and they're tapping out. Okay, so I'll land here and I can... nice. Get rid of the Terror. Let's go ahead and attack with the Worm, see if they block. And then we'll just main phase this now if they don't. If they blocked, I was going to go ahead and just do this anyways. And push in the trample damage. So we are still missing an island for full domain. Okay, that's fine. Guess we can Tatiova Plus get back our worm plus codex. And say go. Sure, another impede momentum. Wow, double. Ugh, and another tear. The tear is indeed annoying. Oh, I tapped incorrectly. I should have made... Whoopsies. Should have tapped my bog and made... Yeah, left the forest untapped. Oh, now they have extinguished mana. Okay, that's good. They do get to double scry, but looks like they didn't have enough to push through, so this is probably where we start taking over then. Okay. One card in their hand. That's pretty juicy. I think I just like kicking the apparition with fires here, though. And then just passing. We have so much action that I don't need to try to race right now. We're going to outgrind them very easily. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I feel so bad. This choking miasma is going to make them scoop for sure. So, we will play land, animate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess we're just going to attack for 3 in the air for starters. Yeah, then we're going to choking their board away. And then play Nael. Oof. Pretty freaking brutal, let me tell ya. I don't even know what they can draw, since they only have 2 basic types, like drag to the bottom. Would kill all my creatures that I currently have, but it wouldn't kill the Nael. I still have Bortuk, and they know I have a Joda's Codex in my hand. Yeah, that was... That was pretty disgusting. Well, just like we drew it up, I guess. And 1-0. Can't ask for a better start. Alright, after a nice game 1, we are to game number 2. Well, once again, we do have 4 towards domain. This hand is very slow, though. And we're on the draw, so we could very easily get run over. Yeah. That untapped land on turn 3 is going to be really important for us. To play the Gardener out and just get a little bit of fast mana going. Oh, well, look at that. We actually hit full domain here on turn 3. Okay. So if they attack with the Herbalist, I'm actually going to block it. Guess not. So I'm going to take 5. They get to scry 1, draw, or scry 1 and gain 1. Fine. I'm I'm gonna play out the nail, because it blocks just as well as sentry here, and if it gets to attack, that's really gonna put us, hopefully, well, one is drawing rather well too, I guess. No pump, they have another 2-drop. Sure. So they are gonna just try to push the pressure on me. Yeah, we might be a little bit too slow. If they have another removal spell here, I don't know. Probably no way to beat that curve anyways, huh? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. They gain 2 life whenever the Herbalist gets tapped, don't they? Yeah. Because the Knight. Ooh, man, if we had drawn Choking here, it would be game over. So I need to double develop out here. So we're going to go Urg. Mana Worker. Pass. I can't beat a charge, but there's nothing to do about that anyways. I mean, they don't have great attacks anymore. Urg stops the Knight straight up. Micromancer blocks any of non-Knight creature. Mana Worker can stop any of them as well, so... And given that they know I have Rona's Vortex, we're actually looking okay. Oh, well. Right. I guess if they do have charge, I want to block like this. And I'm going to go to 1. Pass priority. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess they had nothing. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, sure. So they were planning on getting their missionary back, I see. Initially, anyways. Block, block, block. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I actually need to top this land here so that I can play out the sentry. Use Urg to sack to gain 2 life and hold up bounce on Vortex. But it's looking rather bleak. Alright, so... Eat... 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 Bounce... No, we're not dead. We're just pretty dead. Okay. Well, not dead yet. Urg keeps us alive here, technically. Hmm. I wonder if I'd made that other block the previous turn if we would have been okay. Flyer kind of sucks. Okay, this is the turn if we draw Choking Miasma, we might actually win. Damn. Choking would be so clutch. If they attack with Knight, I just double block it. Alright, I believe Choking is still going to win the game here, basically, if we can find it. Because what they're going to do is they're going to play out Herbalist and they're going to play out Argivian Cavalier. They're only going to have 1 mana open, so I'll be able to kill all of their creatures except for Phalanx if we draw the choke. Obviously need to get lucky, but it's not impossible. Do I want to sack here? We could draw Tribute still. If I don't sack, I could draw Board Tuck, which does what? Not enough. Well, actually, do I have any card draw effects besides that I can draw? Prodigy? No, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's basically just drawing the, basically just drawing the Choking or Bust, I think. No, not quite good enough. I can get rid of the flyer, but then we'd still die. Damn. Good beats. Okay. That'll do sometimes. They had a really hard draw to beat, but we did have outs to it. Crazy. Again, there was that one turn I played around charge by putting my 1-3 on their 2-3 and then my 3-3 on their 2-1. So if I had swapped that, we would have had couple more points of life and maybe an extra creature, because then they drew charge the following turn. So I don't know if that would have ultimately mattered, but that was something to think about. In fact, I would have kept an extra creature too, right? No, I still would have had the same number of creatures. Anyways, there's our Choking on the draw here. Argivian Cavalier. My Choking likes to see that. Probably okay just to take 3 damage this turn instead of blocking and using Might. Hoping that they play out another creature that I can choke. Nice. Yep, that's good enough for sure. It's too bad I don't get to cast Pill for that turn, but we do have Vortex for the first scary thing they play. Ooh, and if they just go Gardener Pass, that's really good. Wow, they have nothing. So we'll take the card that can net them a few cards. And this should be pretty nice for us. Oh, they top deck another one. That's pretty good too. I'm gonna play Sojourner out this turn instead of Worm, so that way I can hold open my Vortex. Yep, I don't mind this trade. Because with Micromancer, we can go tutor for Urborg Repossession a little bit later. Sure. Well, they're drawing decently, but again, we have Micromancer to go grab our Repossession. Beautiful. That's fine. Wow, if we had held on to the choking for a little while, I don't know if they've played a card that would have survived it. I guess we're just going to play out an AL this turn instead. Don't have a mountain yet, but we can start setting up our draws and we can go find a bog later. Oh. Man, they're drawing pretty darn well. Again, we know they're living off the top. It's kind of unfortunate. It's actually a weird trade when they know I have Repossession in my hand, but we don't mind. Alright, grind out plan is working. There it is. If that's the brick, then we're gonna turn this around. We already had, basically, but it's gonna be a lot harder for them to win now. Wow, is that 3 Cavaliers? That ain't bad. They might actually be dead here, depending on how they block. Or not. So, if I Vortex the Prodigy, I can put them down to 1? I don't think we're gonna bother. I'm not sure how they're gonna win this game anyways. And Daneth is pretty good. Again, they've drawn very well, but it's not gonna matter ultimately. Didn't even need to play out our codex. Aww. I was gonna say, did they leave? That is lethal if they block like this, because the trample. Alright, so they survive at 1 here. There we go. Okay. Nice. Another victory while rank 1? Why doesn't my rank move? So unlucky. That puts us at 2-1 now. Sheesh. That was only game number 3. I guess this deck is a little bit grindy. We don't expect to win very quickly, but... on to our next game. Number 4. Ooh, it's been a while since I had a 1-lander. And smoother in action. Clearly can't keep that. Ooh, but we can keep that one. I'm going to pitch the Tatiova here, I think. Because we need to get to 7 lands for Tatiova to be useful. Right, that's a lot of forests. Naked Sleeper, huh? Oh, very nice draw. Okay, that means we can turn 3 Urg if we want to. Just as a good blocker. Could also just play out the Gardener so that we can nail the following turn. I guess I'll go with that instead. If we don't want to play out with Nael, we can also go Mana Worker plus Urg. Yeah, but let's just run out the Nael. Alright, no blocks if they're just going to attack, no fear. Other land type's good. So we will top the fires. And then go Urg, Mana Worker. And if they attack again, we'll block with Mana Worker. So keep that on top. Attack with Nail, the setup. Look for Bog. These are all pretty good. Guess I'm gonna go Micromancer for the grind. So we always have to have charge in the back of our mind versus a white deck like this. So I think it's just Nael that we're going to be smashing in with. They showed us that they potentially had a trick, right, on that turn that they attacked Sleeper into Nael. I don't actually want any of those. I guess I probably should have played Micromancer before nailing. Notably, I didn't want it off of Nael. I do want it from the Micromancer. Okay, that's fine. It's pretty good. Gets back the Nael immediately. You can go ahead and start attacking a little bit as well. Yep, I'm happy with this. Worst part about this for them is that they know I have repossession in my hand. Oh, that is a misclick. Yep. Not that it mattered. They were obviously dead there anyways. Alright, good stuff. Good draw for us. Wonder what that trick was that they had in their hand. It might have just been like the take up a shield or something. These wins are definitely a lot more satisfying than casting walls and making birds with Chaplain. 3-1 now. Alright, game 5. How we looking? On the draw. Hand's decent. We have 3 towards domain, so I need to find blue or white. I think I have an idyllic in the deck. Blue or white for domain, but we do have the mana worker for fixing. Choking is probably a good draw. Although if the opponent's playing blue, maybe not. Well, choking on Vohar is not terrible. In fact, if they just play another creature that can die to choking next turn, I'm going to fire it off for sure. Because Vohar is already a card worthwhile. Land wasn't a bad draw, can't complain. Red, black, green. They didn't loot? Man, they have full domain now, turn 4 here. The old classic. Kicked Iconoclast. Alright, that's fine. So we'll take a hit here for 4. And then I'm going to fire off the choking for sure. Get rid of that stupid Vohar. Thanks, it was nice. I probably could have attacked for 1 first. I'm not sure they would have blocked with Vohar, but not a huge deal. They discarded a tail swipe. Interesting. Pass? I like that. I think I like leading on Nail then. For 1, if they counter this, I can get it back immediately with Bortuk with any land draw, right? Red, black, green. Oh, actually, no, I only have 3 towards domain. I lied. Yeah, in any case. Nail in the graveyard is much easier to bring back with Bortuk than the Sojourner is, so. Yeah, let's just go for pressure. Sure, tap down my Sojourner, smack in for 2, that's fine. Micromancer, Urg. Yeah, we take Daddy Urg, that's a nice draw. Block the Strider this turn, starts filtering our draw steps. Don't get me wrong, Micromancer would have been great too. Remember, you can still play the Bortuk out as an expensive big Gravedigger. It's just if you have the domain for it, it will also return the creature to the battlefield, so. It's probably still not bad to play out the Bortuk next turn and just return the Nail to my hand. Okay, just a little flyer, that's fine. Might. That's pretty good. We'll keep that. Smack in. And like I said, just bringing back the Nail to hand is fine. Ooh, okay. So this is where we turn on the gas then. They've decided to play the Codex, which means they're going to outvalue me hardcore. But now, if we like Rona's Vortex there, Strider and Smack, we get to push a lot of pressure here. So unless they block one of the 4-power creatures, we do win this turn. Like if they just trade with Vine Shaper. Perfect. Bingo, bango, bongo, baby. Let's go. Excellent. Maintain that 1. What are we, 4-1 now? Nice, nice, nice. Doing better than expected. Okay. Game number 6. Not a good hand. Doesn't have enough value in it. It's not a bad hand, don't get me wrong. It's just not a good hand. Splatter Goblin, sure. So white-black, this is a match we're probably going to want to draw our choking again. It makes the most sense for them to take Sentry. Yep. And I am A-okay with this. So now what I can do is just use the Might, save our mana worker, and then kick the tribute on their Peacekeeper. They lined that up pretty well for me. Well, I'm gonna run into the Destroy Evil if they have it. Oh, if they don't have anything, that's good. Ow, unkicked horse. Ooh, they're missing. So this is our chance to press. This is our very good chance to press. I get to go Urg. I do want to play out the Tatiova off Mana Worker, because we're at 6 lands now. And we get to scry with Urg, so... They have so many spells stuck in their hand. Similar to that previous game where my opponent played the Codex, and I just needed to turn on the gas. It's exactly what we need to do here. Kill them before they can get to their... They must have just drawn that. Kill them before they can get to their... Oh, please, if they have a kill spell for Tatiova too, that's bad. That's a little bit less bad that they had to lose their creature for that, but okay. Nice draw. That's interesting. Not really. I mean, the Bog was full domain, but Pilfer obviously insane here. Oh, that's funny. That's super funny. They're actually on the sack deck. Oh, should I have taken Bone Split? I'm silly. I took the horse thinking that was their best creature, but... Oh, now they get to ruin me. They get to steal a creature and then Bone Splinters it. Oh no, I made a mistake here. Big time. Big time, big time. So I don't even want to play out the Sojourner now. I want to wait a turn. Yeah, wow, I wasn't even thinking. I just played too quickly. Because if I had left them with horse, they would have to spend a turn playing the horse, and then I would get to attack again. Good stuff. If they draw another land, they can kick the Thrall, but... That's fine. Then we're both living off the top. And I would guess that my draws are better than theirs overall. But this is a very fair game now. I think I'd rather poke in for one while I can. Okay, now I'll play out the Wrath. Because now we might be able to Vortex and draw a card. Sure. That's fine. Okay. Extinguish. Yeah, this only bounces you don't control, so they go back up to 8. Good. Very good. Oh, they draw another Destroy Evil, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, Bortuk's insane, Urborg's insane, Micromancer grabbing Urborg's insane. Oh. Very, very fair draws here. Both players doing stuff. Okay. That's an insane draw too. Perfect. In a top deck battle, now I get to draw 2 cards every turn. Whoa! Good game, they said, and then they drew an angel. Wow, they're right back in this. Okay. Man, yeah. Okay, there we go. GG's. That should do her. That should do her real good. We will draw the Terra Sunder. Let's play our 1-mana 5/5. Grab back Bortuk and Urg, why not? Then we can Terrace under the Prayer, get back our Tatiova. Everything is Gucci. Nice. Woo! Let's go. Let us go. Okay. Hey, 5-1. I'm feeling good. Forced little domain deck, and yeah, rattling off some good wins here. So 2 more hopefully if we win them both, but otherwise I'm happy with getting to 5 wins. On to game number 7 we go. Easy keep. We've got the mana worker. We have choking with 2 black sources already. So even though this hand looks pretty awkward, we can make some magic out of it. That is a lovely 2 toughness creature to kill. Sure. Sure. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked now after looking at my hand. Okay, well, choking's gonna be great here. And at least we're drawing lands, even if we're not drawing correct sources. Really wish I'd kept the mana worker, though. So, blue or a green source off the top would be great. That's at least something. Sheesh. Oh no. If they draw one creature, they get to start casting Necromasses. I mean, I guess I have to take the repossession and hope they don't draw a land here. Wow. Yeah. Trading off, or rather blocking with my mana worker that one turn is going to cost me. What a draw! And we lose. Hey, GG's. So, even if I had kept the mana worker notably, I would only be able to cast, like, Micromancer, which wouldn't get enough. It would get, like, Rona's. And, like, a Might. I still wouldn't, like, we wouldn't have hit the fourth land. I mean, maybe the Micromancer would have shuffled it, so who knows the change, but... Am I just not supposed to block with Mana Worker there? No, you block every time. The vast majority of the time is just a free attack for your opponent, you know? I have no regrets. I make that block every single time. It just sucks when they have something like that. But I think it was okay. Like, looking back at the deck list, if I can pull it up... Oh, it won't pull up right now, but think about the deck list, right? We had majority green sources to draw, which would have unlocked Worm or Prodigy. Yeah. No regrets. 5 and 2. Game number 8. Okay, doesn't have double black for choke, but we do have turn 2 Pilfer with 3 different land types for Sojourner. It's probably going to be our bread and butter right there. What do you got in hand, buddy? 2 lands, huh? They don't even have blue? So let's take the Rager, and they really don't have much going on. They drew a land. We can draw an untapped land next turn and we should be set. Are you kidding? So they ripped a mountain into island after keeping that hand. That is absurd. That makes me upset. That makes me really upset, but... what are you gonna do? And then we miss our 5th land, of course. Well, I hope they go for tail swipe here. It's actually insane. Do it. Go for the swipe. Nice. Blowout. Alright. That makes me feel better, but still. Holy moly, if I lose this game after looking at the opponent's hand. Incredible. Alright, that's good. Yeah, get the Codex online. Gonna have to chump their sentry this turn. They have Essence Scatter available too. I mean, what can you do? Unreal. Alright, well, we got them to pull the trigger on that at least. Dead to removal. Can't believe this. That is so salt-inducing, let me tell you. You look at your opponent's hand, it is garbage, and then they'd rip, like, literal perfect. Oh, man. Alright, good beats. Well, what can you do? As always, what do I say? That's magic, baby. The worst part about that is, not only did they rip the perfect land, no joke, perfect, right? They kept black, white, and green, and then they drew red, blue in succession. But we got stuck on 4 lands. If we hit our 5th land on curve, we get to slam the Codex and we just win that game still anyways. So, unfortunate, but hey, you know what? We got to 5 wins. Fun little domain deck. Forced it after opening a pick 1, pack 1 Chaplain and taking Nail instead of it. Just a letdown of a last game when those things happen, but what are you gonna do? Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more. Peace out.